Hello students, welcome to Btech360. A lot of questions that have been coming to us because the results are out and people are very anxious about many things. So what we did was we picked up a few questions which I'm going to respond today. But before that, three requests that I always have. Please subscribe to Btech360. If you have any questions, write to us here and we're going to pick it up straight from here. And I must also thank our sponsor, JEE University, which enabled us to put this together and work on this, because ultimately we need someone who can actually back the project, the thought process, and that's what JEE is doing. Thank you so much for them. Right, now the questions. The first question is from a person who has an option of LNMIIT CSE or DA-IICT BSMS dual degree program in AI, and the student says, I see trend is changing for AI data sciences. I think I can get both. What should I choose? Which is, should I take LNMIIT or DA-IICT BSMS dual degree program? A very interesting question, but let me put some context together. Like, in the current times, I would never hedge myself to do a 5-year program as compared to a 3 or 4-year program, because much of what is changing, it will be so dramatic that you don't want to lock yourself for a longer period of time, including masters, and then deal with it. So from that perspective, I'll be slightly hesitant. Now in these two programs also, when you look at it, there is no data as far as DA-IICT, the dual degree program is concerned, in terms of what kind of salaries they offer and all. There is no data at all. Now, having said that, the DA-IICT, the Btech placement is about 9.15 lakh median salary, whereas at LNMIIT it is 12 lakh rupees. And to answer your concern about CSE program, in my opinion, every Btech college which is offering a CSE program at this point in time will be reworking on its curriculum, its pedagogy, its syllabus and everything to make it more contemporary and also change based on the kind of technology change that are happening around the country. So they will not leave AI and those kind of subjects away from what they're teaching in the CSE program itself. It will be an institution which is not bothered about students will do that. In my opinion, every single institution at this point in time, the primary concern for them is how relevant is the CSE program that is being taught for students who are graduating in 2030. Mind you, you're graduating in 2030 where the world will be totally different. Already AI is eating into much of what we're doing. So the assumption that you have that the CSE program of LNMIIT might not have AI or might not have inkling of how AI will be beneficial and how AI has to be used, in my opinion, is slightly too presumptive. They will change the syllabus. So given the option, if I were to take a decision, I will hedge myself for a 4-year program than a 5-year program. I'll hedge myself for a Btech program than a BSMS kind of a program, unless if you'd given me an option of, say, BSMS of DAIICT with something else, I would have considered something. No, might have considered Dhirubhai Ambani Institute, right? But because the choice is between LNMIIT and DAIICT, and because it's Btech CSE versus BSMS dual degree program there, I would personally choose the Btech CSE program of LNMIIT. I hope this answers you, right? Let me also tell you one more data point that is very important for you. LNMIIT places 94% of its students, and the highest salary is about 1.24 crores. So it's quite up there in terms of every data point that you look at. So I will never discount LNMIIT for anything that they do. I hope this answers you. The second question is this from a student who says, sir, I'm getting Shiv Nadar University Delhi Electronics and Computer Engineering with 100% tuition fee waiver, right? And probably, and it's a probability, by the way, 100% tuition fee scholarship, and probably I will get SASTRA CSE or CS related one. Which one should I choose given the options, right? Now this is interesting because what now we're comparing is a university in south of India, which is SASTRA University, and the other one is Shiv Nadar University Delhi, the Noida one, and we're talking of ECE. As a legacy institution, SASTRA outperforms everything. As a Btech college has been there for ages, it's delivered consistently, it's never faulted or failed its students. So in terms of outcomes, if I have to look at it, I will look at SASTRA very, very closely. By the way, I just got to know that they're also holding back on the number of students that they'll admit every year, because they're very worried about what will happen for placements if they were to take a bit too many students this year. So an institution which is very careful about how many students they'll admit because they're bothered about this end outcome 4 years hence is always a preferred option for me. I'm not saying Shiv Nadar is a bad option. Shiv Nadar ECE is also a very, very good option. But you're talking of two comparisons between these two. Now, if money is a consideration for you in terms of the fee paying capacity is a consideration for you, and if you're getting 100% scholarship, maybe ECE Shiv Nadar is a great option. But if money is not a consideration, and you actually have SASTRA CSE versus Shiv Nadar ECE. Between these two, I will pick up SASTRA CSE. That is my personal opinion at this point in time. Again, I'm saying this because both are very considerate universities, both are very intellectually honest universities, both really work hard to deliver the best options for the students. But having said that, because the option is between ECE at Shiv Nadar, which is a new university, versus SASTRA, a legacy university, which is very, very caring and very careful about how many students they admit and all, and you're getting CSE there, I will go for the CSE if money is not a consideration for you. I hope this responds to you. Now, I keep saying this again and again. If any one of you have any questions, please write to us in this message box. Our intention is simple, that we want to help every student get to the best college course and pathway possible. So the only way we do that is we keep interacting with all of you like this, and we're hoping that we'll be able to solve a few of your problems, because of which hopefully some blessings will be reserved for us when we go up. And more importantly, please do subscribe to Btech360 and keep writing in your questions so that we can keep responding. Thank you so much. Namaste.